It's okay to slow down and smell the roses. Been there, done that. Hello, everybody, and hi. My name is Kieran. Disregard any sounds you hear. There's some renovations happening in my humble abode. How you been? You been okay? I have been flourishing. My goodness gracious, I should have done this many months ago. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to be back. Gosh, I don't even know what to say. How do you tube? Oh, which camera do I look at? Oh, this one? Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. Being away from it so long, you forget how to do it. What a month it has been. It's interesting. Actually, hold on. I've realized that having the mic closer makes it a little clearer against any background noise, which there could be some. So, hi. How you doing? It's interesting. The first 2 weeks of this break went by so quickly. It was nothing. Like, I just slept for all of it. I was just hanging out and watching movies and replenishing and rejuvenating. The first 2 weeks were super quick, and the second 2 weeks dragged on so long, but it was really good. The next Mental Health Monday that I do is definitely going to be on my experience with burnout and how taking this break has helped me, because it's been very beneficial, I would say. I've really got my my fire back, I think. I've gotten my drive, my passion is back up. Man, burnout sucks, but being away from it is so refreshing. I was in denial for a while too that I was burnt out, because I don't know, for some reason it didn't click with me that you can still burn out on things that you enjoy. But I mean, shoot, I've been eating tons of chocolate because yesterday was Easter. Happy Easter, he's risen and all that. And yeah, no, you can OD on good things. It happens in sweet, delightful, delicious chocolates, as well as just the things that you enjoy doing in life. Having this time freed up for me has allowed me to do other things that I just haven't had the time to do in the last few months. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I made some serious upgrades to Squirtle's tank. Oh, by the way, there's a bunch of new people. I don't know how, but I kept getting new subscribers even when I wasn't posting, which is a huge morale boost and makes me feel very good about myself. So, hello, new people. I'm glad that you came around. I'm very happy to have you. I have a turtle. His name is Squirtle. He's a delight. I gave him some major tank upgrades. He's got a basking station. His old tank was, he was a step away from just negligence. His old tank was like 20 gallons. And it had some bricks as a pseudo basking station, even though they didn't make it really out of the water. But now he's got a UV lamp, a heat lamp, a basking station, and 75 gallons to frolic to his little tiny heart's content. And he's been loving the basking station. He goes up there all the time. And it really warms my heart to know that he's enjoying himself as much as he is. It's still a very new environment to him, so I think he's still getting comfortable and figuring things out, but he's pretty happy, which makes me a happy turtle daddy. So I've given Squirtle some major room improvements. He's officially living better than me. A free sauna and pool, 24-hour access. He's killing it right now. I also have gotten more into writing. So I've realized, and this is something that I've known for a while, but it's just become prevalent. I've been really actively looking to find the things that help me recharge and help me feel rejuvenated. I've realized that most of the time playing video games casually doesn't help me recharge like I think it would. It doesn't give me the rejuvenating qualities of rest that I expect it to. And watching YouTube videos also, like, I don't know, maybe it's all just because I'm doing so much of it in the past 2 years. I don't know, it's just, it doesn't feel restful, most of the time, playing most games casually. I think it comes down to overindulgence again. It's like, a little bit of gaming here and there is a good distraction, good way to relieve stress, but doing too much of it or doing it as my only outlet is just overindulgence. I found that movies, I think, are my preferred method of escapism. I've watched a good bunch of movies over this break, and it's made me realize first that I'm a bit of a film buff, but also just that a good movie, and even a bad movie, is the most effective form of stress relief for me. So I'm probably going to be doing more of that in the future. And I've also gotten more into writing. And writing has also proven to be very therapeutic for me. It feels very rejuvenating. I've done more music and stuff, of course, too. I have one song that's about finished and some other stuff that's in the works. Yeah, I do music too, if you didn't know. I'm gonna do more of it on the channel, 100%. I keep wanting to and I don't. And that's the other thing, right? It takes energy away when I'm not doing something I'm passionate about. I think that's what it all comes down to, really. Even more than overindulgence in certain things, is if I'm not doing the things that I am passionate about, then whatever I'm doing saps my energy. Writing is something that I'm really passionate about and I really enjoy it. I think it's super cool. It's super fun, even though it's super challenging at times and gives me headaches. But I don't know, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I wrote a chapter today. That's pretty neat. And I guess I've always known that about myself, that if I'm not doing what I'm passionate about, then I'm on borrowed time in terms of how much energy and focus I can devote to something. And I'm sure that's not an uncommon thing. I don't doubt that there's a lot of people, especially, you know, ADHD types. I'm sure that's a very common thing. I don't know, some people it seems like they can do the things that they aren't passionate about but still do them well and do them to a very polished end, but I don't have that in me. Maybe that's something I need to work on, but it's far from natural. I am often quite crippled by not working exclusively on the things that invigorate me. So writing, I think what I'm getting at with all this is I'm sort of understanding now what I need more of and what I need less of in terms of giving myself actual, like, active recovery and actual rest. I need, I think, less mindless scrolling through the internet, less half paying attention to YouTube videos, less what I would often be doing is replaying levels of Max Payne 3 while watching a video on YouTube. I need less of that. Less half-minded, more whole-minded. I think that's really what it comes down to. I need less of these things that I only even half pay attention to anyway, and I need more of these things that light a fire in me. Less YouTube, less mindless casual gaming, more writing, more productive material. I think I'm very blessed in that my natural state is that I need to be productive to feel satisfied and happy. And I mean that, you know, blessing and a curse, because if I'm not productive for whatever reason, it's really not good. But I think it helps assist me in being self-motivated and gives me a sort of drive, because I always want to be making things. I always want to be getting better, pushing myself, you know, what other buzzwords for entrepreneurial types. I'm learning about myself, and that's a really cool thing, and I think we should all do more of that. I'm learning about my needs, my likes and dislikes, my cans and can'ts, and I think this is all very valuable information that I can carry into the future, and hopefully I can, like, prevent some burnout. I've also found that YouTube work, because I usually have my days very routined and scheduled out and everything, and my therapist she wants me to be doing more flexibility, and it's hard because that's hard to incentivize, because oftentimes I find that being away from my schedule and routine hinders productivity. But today I was waiting out, I mean that's just it. I was waiting out the clock until my lunch hour was over and I could get back to work and I could get into this and do this. And I don't think that that's necessary. And I think that that creates a little pocket of my day that is less enjoyable than it could be. I think it's more fun to just eat my lunch however long that takes. Like sometimes only like 15 minutes. I guzzle good. But just once that's done, just get into my passion projects. I'm excited. I think this will be a good thing. Overall, this has been an incredibly positive experience. I feel like a new man. I feel renewed in the spirit. Hallelujah. I have some ideas as to where I want to go in life, things that I want to do in the more near future. I got big plans for 10 years and all that, but for the right now, within the next year, I have some hopes, some ambitions, plans, ideas, things like that. And I'm excited to see them through. And I think I've come back and I'm ready to make people happy again. I'm ready to make people laugh. So here's my plan for the next little bit here. I am back to work But you're not gonna see me for another 2 weeks yet. The reason for that is because for the last few months before my burnout break, I had been editing and recording videos the same day that I was posting them, which is not a sustainable lifestyle. So much stress, so much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be spending the next 2 weeks recording and editing, and then I'll start posting once I have a little bit of a stockpile built up, so that if I, through whatever circumstances, just physically cannot get a video done in a particular day, then it's not a big deal, because I can just post something else and then put in a little extra work the next day. Excuse me. So for you, I'm not really back for another 2 weeks. For me, I am back in full swing. So if you can hold out just one more fortnight, just one little bit more time, it would be greatly appreciated. Just know that I am back. I am back in black and white, and I'm gonna be making more videos for you. It's interesting because the little skit that you saw at the beginning, I mean the very real documentary of my arrangements as I was asleep for the last month and was just now awoken from my slumber. Most of my vlogs, I wanted to do little intros like that, just something fun, just something kind of a cold open type, and I just never had the energy or the motivation to do them, even if they're such simple little things. But I feel like I have that drive and ambition and that fire back now, enough that I can be a little more creative, be a little more fun with everything. And off the top of my head, some of the stuff that's going to be coming that will be new, good videos. I shouldn't be hard on myself. I think I do pretty good videos, but I'm pushing myself here now that I have my energy back. I'm really gunning for some serious quality here. I want to make what is genuinely the best that I can possibly make. I want my vlogs to have music in them to keep them engaging. I like slick editing. There's a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to do, and I just haven't had the seeming ability to push myself far enough to achieve that. So I'm gonna be pushing myself a little bit harder this time because I can afford it. Not harder than I can go safely, but hard enough that I'm still improving every day. I'm gonna try and make everything, trying to make better, make gooder, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, new people, hi, love to have you. Welcome to the club. We're cool kids down here, best reckon. I also want to do more music. Music is really therapeutic for me, and it's something that I enjoy doing, and I think I do decently well, so I'd like to do more of that. Probably in the form of covers, but also I got some tunes of my own. I write a sing song every now and again. If you wanna see it, then I could do that for you. I could throw it out there. Got a lot of ideas bubbling around. I'm excited to see them through. Also, within probably the next 6 months, I'm gonna be looking at hiring an editor. I don't know if it's full-time or part-time just yet, but in the spirit of longevity and, making sure that I don't burn myself out again too quickly, it would just be awesome to share the load, shoot, being an indie YouTuber is basically just being an editor. I spent like at least 10 times as much of my time editing videos as I do recording them or promoting them or doing anything. It's all editing. So if you or anyone that you know is interested in editing for a small-time YouTuber, that position won't be open for a couple months probably, because I will need to make a certain amount of money in different ways in order to give you some of that money for your troubles. But just know that if you've got somebody in mind, there may be an opening here in relative short order. Hard work, this YouTube stuff. Some people think that it's real easy, just real nothing to it. Those people are fools. It's a lot, and I love it, and I'm gearing to do more. I was still waking up from my month-long nap. I have been sleeping more, though. I need to get to bed earlier, fall asleep earlier, so that I can get up at the same time and still be putting out that good nice for the people at home. That was horribly rambly, but I think that that's everything I was gonna say. So thank you for sticking with me in these trying times. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you to all the new people again and again for dropping in. I hope you stay a while. I hope you enjoy. I hope I can please you. So I am going to go record and edit some good nice, and you'll see the fruits of my labor in 2 weeks. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I will see you again very soon. I love you and hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, also I lost 10 pounds. I'm really proud of that. I bought myself Jack Chain as a reward and I'm gonna wear it out to a party this week. So I'm kind of a cool kid.